Hi, everybody, and welcome back to a new edition of New Listings with the Mellor Group. I'm Etienne Mellor, agency owner and director of Royal LePage Heritage, Global, and Elite. That's 3 agencies across the Greater Montreal.
And I'm Mike François, Director of Business Development. And we've got a great lineup for you today. We got 52 brand new listings just hit the market since last week.
That's right, 52 new listings, brand new listings. And today we're going to cover also, as well as the 52 listings, 3 topics. We're going to start with the Laval Condo scene, what's happening there. And we're also going to talk about a bit later on new constructions versus resale, which is it's a question we get all the time. Which one's the better deal? And lastly, we're going to cover what's going on in the West Island, because that's a serious value for family looking for space.
It is.
So let's start with the Laval market. As we were saying, we're going to look at Lily Lee's, one of our brokers, project. She's got 30 units for sale in that same building. It's located at 3671 Jean Béraud in Chomedey, Laval.
So here's the deal. When developers wrap up a project, they often release multiple units at once.
That's right.
And for buyers, that's actually great news. So you get more options.
It is.
You can leverage in negotiations and a chance to compare layouts, views, pricing, and all in one place.
Yes, and let's talk a bit about Chomedey Laval. What is Chomedey? What does it got to offer you? Well, it's homes that to over 118,000 residents. So not too big, not too small, just the perfect size, in my opinion. Between 2016 and 2021, the population grew by 7%, which is consistent. It's not overbearing. No, it's
and let's look at housing.
It's a good rhythm, Mike. If you ask me, it's a good rhythm.
It's true. So let's look at housing and demographics. So family composition, 46% of households are couples with children. 36% are couples without children, and 18% are single-parent families. Homeownership is up 56% of residents who own their homes, while 44% are renters.
Now, we're talking about Chomedey right now. You're looking at your screen, and you look at all these graphs, and it tells you a lot about the area. We've got every area in the province of Quebec that we can send to you if you're interested. But let's continue with Chomedey again, Laval. When we look at family homes, single-family homes, the median price is $587,000 right now, which is again in the norm. It's not exaggerated in my opinion. It's a good price point, and it would take about 51 days if you were to sell your property in that area right now, which is again very fast. On the condominium side, we've got a median price of $447, so still very affordable. And if you were to decide to sell it, you would think of about 71 days on the market. And finally, one of my favorite categories, the plexes, the 2 to 5 unit plexes, median price $850. So again, still affordable for plexes, with an average selling time of 84 days. So to sum it up, Chomedey offers a dynamic and diverse real estate market, making it an attractive area for both buyers and investors.
So now let's talk about new versus resale. So when you're looking at new construction, yes, GST and QST are added, but it also comes with a real advantage. So here are 3 things that you must remember. Number 1, peace of mind. So new builds often include builder warranties, and that's really efficient when you're buying brand new. And it's got updated safety standard codes, so that could help you a lot. Number 2.
It can help you not to get crushed by a beam or something, which happens all the time, Mike.
Number 2, we got turnkey living. So there's no need for renovations or upgrades. Everything's fresh, modern, and energy efficient. The good thing about that too is that if you do want to have the upgrade, you could actually order it right then and there. So it gives you the advantage of not having to do anything a bit later.
Good point.
And number 3, smart investment. So some buyers may qualify for tax rebates, and move-in ready homes can attract quality tenants a lot faster.
That is correct. But resale homes can save you on upfront taxes. So there's pros and cons. They might come, though, with some hidden costs if you're not careful, if you don't have the experience and don't hire the right building inspector. And it's all about what fits your lifestyle and really your experience, your comfort level.
Yeah.
I will have to say this, though. Unfortunately, compared to brand new construction, you oftentimes get more value out of the resale, because you could have had many homeowners that invested in the property, upgrading the kitchens, the bathrooms, all of the different things, adding sprinkler systems, alarm systems, all kinds of stuff.
And I'll add to that a lot of builders have said themselves that the materials that they use now are not as good quality as they've used, the older material.
The materials were cheaper, so there you go. That's a good point. So if you're not sure yet still, and you're still in the deciding phase, reach out to us, visit our website, mellorgroup.ca, or shoot us a DM We're here to make it a smart move for you, to help you make the smart move. Let's look at some more properties that are brand new on the market, hitting the market right now this week, maybe even the last few hours. We don't know. But these homes are not going to sit there long. If hopefully we're paying attention when we talked about Chomedey and the number of days on the market.
Yeah.
We have between 50 and 80, depending on if it's a single family home,
Or
if it's a plex. So you do not have time to ponder and think too much here.
Not at all.
When making a decision as a buyer. All right, let's move to where we are right now. We're in the West Island. Let's look at it together. What makes the West Island, and what makes it so appealing?
Well, the space, the green space, the parks, the access to peace of mind. You can actually hear the birds there.
That's right. Then there's many birds.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
And speaking of space and lifestyle, let's dive into what's really going on in the West Island market right now. So from Beaconsfield to Point Claire to Kirkland, it's all about land, lifestyle, and long-term value. So buyers today, they're chasing more than just the square footage. It's all about the schools, the safety, the green space, and the room to grow. So whether it's that pool, that gym, that home space, the multi-general living, West Island's got it all.
And what about rentals? People want more space without leaving the city entirely. So Point Claire and Kirkland are extremely hot right now for tenants, for people wanting to rent as well as buy, especially properties closer to the REM station that one day will be operational and smooth. We're not there yet, Mike. I don't know if you watched
the one from the West, but the one from the South Shore is already...
Yeah, but it has its own issues. We'll talk about that some other days. So now, what about sellers? If you want to sell your home quickly, what's to do? What do you do? Where do you start? So the ones that show off smart upgrades, modern kitchen, finished basements, an outdoor zone, a bit like what you have, Mike, yourself.
That feels like an extension.
Like the pool, the outside kitchen, the deck, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I always feel good when I go to your backyard. Smoke some cigars with your kids are playing. You're on the barbecue. My wife's happy. Everybody's happy. That's what the West Island is all about.
The bottom line is that the West Island isn't just holding steady; it's thriving. So we're talking about big lots, big lifestyle, and some serious long-term potential.
That's correct. So more properties, freshly baked, out of the oven.
So fresh.
Some so clean.
Yeah.
Some so clean. You're looking at some properties from the Brody Windsor team. A fantastic group here in the West Island. They've actually, in my opinion, are creating a new type of real estate. It's not just about the selling and the buying. It's about the community. It's about the information.
It's about the experience.
It's about connecting, on a deeper level, not just for that transaction, but on all terms of home ownership. So you got to go check out their website.
Evidently. Let's talk about city life. If you're dreaming about being in the heart of it all, well, we're talking about close to restaurants, universities, metro lines, and that unbeatable Montreal energy. We've pulled some great gems just for you.
So these are all, again, just listed recently. Could be in the last few hours, could be in the last few days. You might not even find them on any other website or anywhere else as of right now. So Côte-des-Neiges, NDG, we've got 3 solid properties here, each offering a different lifestyle. You've looked at 2226 Belgrave, 599. That's not too bad. Perfect for first-time home buyers at that price point. Then let's crank it up on 3441 Arbor. Now we're in the big boy leagues. $2.47 million detached luxury prime location. Though you're in NDG.
You're in the heart of it all.
And then Avenue Giroir at 548. A smart layout, updated finishes right there. You see it in the pictures.
And you know what? NDG delivers a charm, walkability, access to some of Montreal's best schools. Now we'll jump in right now to Plateau, Mont-Royal. Now, for Plateau lovers, this one is for you. So we're looking at 3453 Rue Sainte-Famille at $689,000.
You know what, Mike? When I go to the Plateau, I feel like I'm going back in time. I don't know why. I go down these little alleys, and then I'm trying to go back to those early 1900s.
Yeah.
No, but don't you get that vibe?
Keeps its charm. It keeps its charm.
Jamil is watching. Thank you so much. Jamil, a great, fantastic broker. You got to follow his account on social media. This guy knows real estate. Hopefully one day we'll have him here with us. We can showcase some of his properties.
That'd be fun.
And he's got a lot of properties, so go check it out. Continuing on with Outremont, another beautiful part of Montreal. 30 Chemin Bates, apartment 606. This one's at 1.149, brand new, just listed. Like I said, could be in the last few hours. Jamil is looking at these properties. He probably has a bunch of clients, and he's seeing them for the first time. Let's move to Lachine, another. Is it the West Island? That's one thing where people debate this all the time. Lachine is considered right in the middle of the line that divides.
You know what? I think that anything that's before the 13 isn't the West Island.
But it's right there. It's right smack in the middle.
After the 13.
So I would consider it West Island, but you make your own decision. So let's look at some more properties. Let's go back downtown, Ville-Marie. Can't go wrong with that.
No,
you cannot, Mike. I keep telling you, you can't go wrong with it.
Close to the Bell Center.
3.4 million, high in everything here. You're looking at it. You have it on the screen. We've got some more affordable stuff at 459 and 519. And let's move to Avenue Clark at 419. I mean, you can't beat that price right there. An address that speaks for itself. Westmount offers prestige, community feel, and unbeatable resale value. That's why we have an office on Green Avenue. What a beautiful avenue.
Now I got my best segment of it all. It's a beautiful avenue.
It is. Especially in the summer, you look up, you see the mountain, the houses.
I know. It makes you dream a little bit.
It does.
We're going to the wild cards now. So Rosemont, 5650 Rue Chambord, 655K.
Mike's excited about that one.
Creative, urban, family love this spot.
Yeah.
Then Saint Jerome and Salaberry Valley Field are more affordable at 459 to 675K.
That's my son right there. I got to pause and stop this. Congratulations, Sam, who just got his license. I said it, and I'll say it again. Hopefully, Jamil is listening to this. My son will be the first broker in the province of Quebec to reach some outstanding objectives. I know, and I won't say what they are, but you know, if you're a real estate broker, what those are. He will be attaining these things in a record amount of time. I bet you, I promise you that, just because he's got my genes. Let's keep on going. Congratulations, Sam. We have Beatrice Baudinet, Mike.
Yep.
A great team, a great leader.
Incredible team. Also incredible pictures. She does it all every single week. She's
great personality, I have to say. Like, always a pleasure to meet and to talk to. To discuss real estate.
So whether you're buying your first place or making an investment or just browsing, this market has options for you. You just need to have a smart strategy.
And that's exactly why we're here. Head to our website immediately, mellorgroup.ca. You see it on the screen. Or send us a message on any of your favorite media social platform. We are here to help, and we want to help.
And don't forget, this Friday, we're back with our Open Houses edition.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Have a great week.